Now you've seen the commercials. Let's see if some of these as seen on TV products really work like they say they do. We've done some of these before and well, we've actually proven that most of them don't. But you'll want to hang around today because we're going to show you, are they worth the money or do they need to be flushed? So we're going to start with speed out. Now this is something that as a plumber, we need sometimes. What it is, it's an extractor for stripped out screws.
If you've ever stripped a screw or broken off the head of a bolt, you know how frustrating that can be. Well, not anymore. Introducing the Speed Out Damaged Screw and Bolt Remover.
We have a stripped out screw right here behind us. I know because I just stripped it out. So anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get my safety glasses on, get my gloves on, get my cordless drill out, and we're gonna see what we can do with this to see if we can make it work. Let's play with it and see. So we've got the Speed Out Titanium, as you see, as seen on TV. So we've already cut it open, so we're gonna pull it out here. But here's what I like about this set. It's just a little, fold it over, lock it up, carry it with you. This is easy if you're a plumber to have on your truck, so you know that you've got what you need. Now, if you're a homeowner, it might be a great thing to have around the house. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna look out, and it gives you the size screws, it gives you the size bolts, and it tells you which speed out to use, number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Well, I don't really know what screw size that is, but I'm gonna look and say, this is probably around a number 2. Number 2, it says a number 8 or number 10, or a 1/4 inch bolt. So if you look at it, almost fits in there. It might need to go a little bit bigger because the way it's stripped out, this is kind of getting in and just turning. But we're gonna start with this one because I wanna go smaller first, that way I can upsize if this won't grab it, and we'll see what we can do. So a cool thing about it, it's actually got a drill bit on one end and the extractor on the other. So I'm gonna put it where the drill bit is turned out. I'm gonna put this on drill. I'm gonna turn it up to high speed, and I'm gonna get in here and drill it out just a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna go to low speed. Now, I just wanna see what's gonna happen. Is this gonna grab? And it doesn't look like it. It doesn't feel like it. I'm gonna try to see if I can drill out just a little bit more, but it's kind of stuck where it's not drilling it out. But yeah, it's really not drilling it out very well. Now, it says this is made out of titanium. Now, we went up to the number 3, and the 3, the teeth are actually grabbing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drill it out with the 3, see if that helps any, and then we'll go from there. Now, it might have drilled out just a little bit. Remember to wear your gloves, remember to wear your safety glasses. You never know when one of these little bitty metal pieces is gonna fly out and get stuck in your eye.
So I decided to get on my bench grinder, and a piece of metal flew up and hit me right in the eye.
So I'm gonna try to drill the hole just a little bit deeper to see if that'll let my extractor get further in and get deep enough in to grab it. Okay, we're gonna try the biggest one, but I'm afraid if it goes too deep, it's gonna pull that head off and we'll never get that screw out. Well, like I said, we've drilled the entire head off, so now the extractor is really probably not gonna work. But what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go to the smaller one and see if I can get it out with it. So we've tried it with their drill, we've tried it with ours, we've tried the extractor, we never could get it to grab. To me, I see where these can come in handy. Right here though, it didn't work very well. So again, well, we've got 2 here. Now, every plumber needs a sewer camera. And that's what this is, a flexible micro inspection camera.
You need Lizard Cam, the amazing new micro camera that goes anywhere you can't see. Lizard Cam is even waterproof, perfect to remove hair and debris from clogged tubs or showers. Add this hook attachment and retrieve fallen jewelry down a sink without ever needing a plumber.
Now, I don't know if y'all can tell this, we really didn't notice it when we ordered it, but do they look alike? I mean, almost.
In my house? You gonna watch this in my house? Not my house, boy.
Over here you've got the Eagle Eye, over here you've got the Lizard Cam. Well, We kind of did a little research and we think this is the original, so we're not even gonna mess with the other one. So anyway, like I said, every plumber needs a sewer camera. I don't really know that I would call this a sewer camera. So of course, we've got directions. We don't need those either. Here's the deal. If a plumber ever shows up and tells you this is his sewer camera, call another plumber. Anyway, one thing that they do have about this that I think is really good, they have attachments. So attachment number 1 is a hook. I guess it's screwed on here, but it doesn't really screw on. Maybe it presses on. Maybe you got super glue it on there, I don't know. Anyway, it's there. You're not gonna pull anything with it because it's not connected. It has a mirror. This is your magnetic tip, but the problem is, well, I don't know how you're gonna see around it, but you know what, let's turn it on and see. I like the Lizard Cam logo there, and you know what, it does look okay. You can kind of see around it, not very well. I mean, you can't tell there's a good looking plumber right behind it, but you know, it is what it is. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and pull this one off and show you one of the other ones. But as you can see, you know, the way they've got the magnet right there in front of it, you can't see very much. You know, let's just look at that. It's lit up. You can actually see pretty good. You could do crazy stuff with this. Anyway, what we're gonna do, we're gonna stick it down the drain. Right here, we've got a lavatory drain. We're gonna stick it there and just see what we can see. First, let's go without the tip on it. And then let's put a tip on just to see what it'll do. Okay, so as you can see, you can actually see fairly well in this. So I'm showing you the drain there, and we're gonna go down inside of it. And one thing I like about it, look, it does have LED lights there. That way, it lights up everything around there. I'm gonna go down in there. Now we're getting down, we can see the water level right there. So think about this. If you've got a brass drain, a chrome drain, anything like that you can't see inside, this might get you down into where you can actually see a little bit. So I'm gonna tell you, if I'm a homeowner, this really isn't too bad. Now, if I'm a plumber, I may want to invest a little bit more in a camera. I don't know if we actually invested in this or if we got it out of a box of Cracker Jacks.
Jack, hey, Cracker Jack, man, hey, Cracker Jack.
Okay, so we went ahead and pulled the Hawkeye cam out, and the hook actually fit on it, which that means these two will not. So, you know, maybe you got to buy 3 or 4 sets to get all the attachments to work. But what I want to show you is, I'm actually going to turn and look at it this way, and I'm going to use this hook. If I were reaching down in a drain, first of all, you got to figure out which direction to go, looking for something in particular, and it may take you a minute, but if you can hook it, you can pick it up. So, would this be good to have as a homeowner? Probably so. Would this be good to have as a plumber? Well, I hope you want to invest a little bit more into your tools. And hopefully you might have to invest in a few of them to get all the pieces to work right. So we've really only got one more to review, and that is the Green Gobbler.
Clogged or slow-moving drains can be a real nightmare. Hi, Anthony Sullivan here for Green Gobbler, the safe, simple, totally green solution for unclogging and clearing slow-moving or blocked-up pipes.
And we've got the sink all set up, but you know what? We've done this one before. Abracadabra. It's not working. We already know. Don't waste your money. All as seen on TV products aren't necessarily worth the money, but if you need something, it might be worth trying out. Anyway, let me know, what is your favorite as seen on TV plumbing product that we should look at on here? I'm Roger Wakefield, Lead AP, helping you make more money in the trades.